Welcome to Pumping Python. My name is Jacob Itegboje, and in this video, I am going to cover how to pass values from tests to programs using formatted string literals to place values inside a string. First, let's create the project. Say create python tdd.sh, and I'm going to call this one telephone. Then I'll add my first test after making the test for failure pass. First, let's add our list of exceptions encountered. We have an assertion error. Make that pass. Okay, we're green. The system works. Add a new test. Say define test text messages. Self self.assert equal. I want to call a text function in the telephone module, pass in a value of hello, and I should get a response that looks like this. Save this message, hello. I get a name error, says telephone is not defined because it's not defined in the test. So I add that to my list of exceptions encountered. Then I add an import statement for telephone. I no longer need test for failure. I have an attribute error now. Let's add that to the list of exceptions encountered. All right, and the telephone module has no attribute text. Let's pull up the telephone module. Okay, it doesn't have a name text, so I add the name, and I get a name error. Text is not defined, so I assign it to the non-value, to the null value none. I get a type error, add that to my list of exceptions encountered. Non-type object is not callable. To make text callable, I can define it as a function. So I change the definition, say return none. I now get another type error. Text takes zero position arguments, but one was given. In the call, I'm passing in a value hello. So I need to add a parameter to the function signature for text so that it takes in a value. I add value. I get an assertion error none, which is what text is returning is not equal to the expectation. So I copy the expectation, say I received this message, hello, and I'm green. I've got a passing test. The problem with this solution is regardless of what I pass in as input, I will always get I received this message, hello. So let's add a new test to make it better. Say equal telephone dot text. When I pass in yes, my expectation is that I received this message, yes. I get an assertion error. To make the text function return the value that it gets, I can do string interpolation by using an F string. I put F in front of the quotes and then change my value, put curly braces and say value. So now the value that it receives gets passed, and we have passing tests. Both tests pass. Very nice. How can we make this better? What happens if I send in a non-value, for instance, if I say self.assert equal telephone.text, I pass none as my input. Do I get I received this message? None. Let's see. Get an assertion error says I received this message. None is not equal to I received this message with none in quotes. I take out the quotes and I'm green again. All right, very nice. Let me try with a class constructor like bool, for instance. I say telephone.text, bool. So I received this message, bool. Get one that I received this message, class bool is not equal to I received this message, bool. Let's add the missing parts, the class, the carrots. And we're green again. Very nice. Okay, what happens if I try with an integer? Telephone dot text, say 1, 2, 3, 4. I received this message 1, 2, 3, 4. And the terminal shows me that I don't need the quotes. Okay, take out the quotes. Let's add one for evergreen before I proceed. Yes, so self.assert equal telephone dot text. If I try flow 1, 2, 3, 4, I say I received this message 1.234. I don't need the quotes. All right, take the quotes out, and I am green. Okay, what happens if I try it with a tuple? Telephone.text, 1.2 to 3, and I say, and I receive this message, quotes, tuple, say 1, 2, 3, and same thing, I don't need the quotes, I only need it around the N. And we're green. Okay, self.assert equal telephone.text. I'll send in a list this time. Say N, and I received this message. Quotes. Say 1, 2, 3, N. I get a error, a session error, same thing. I only need the quotes around the N. I don't need it around the actual list itself. Okay, what happens when I do a set? Are we green? 1, 2, 3, N is not equal to, I receive this message 1, 2, 3, comma, N. Ooh, what's the difference? There is no colon. Let's add a colon. All right. Self.assert equal telephone.text. And I'll do a set this time 1, 2, 3. And I received this message. Don't forget the colon. Put it in quotes. Say 1, 2, 3, N. Oh, this is not an F string for sure. Okay, I need the quotes around the N. I don't need it around the curly braces. And we have a passing test. Finally, what happens when I do this with a dictionary? Self.assert equal telephone dot text. Say key 1, value 1, key N, value N. All right. There's a little bit of formatting so it's easy to see. And I received this message, quotes, quotes, say key 1, value 1, key N, value N, take out the F. All right. And we're missing quotes around the keys and values. So put quotes there. Take out the last one. Are we green? We are green. There you have it. I can pass in values from a test to a program. I can interpolate strings by using an F string and curly braces to put the value in. I also encountered an assertion error, a name error, an attribute error, and a type error. That's it for now. Would you like to know how to create a person? There's a video for that.